Hello, I'm Janice. Welcome to my garden. Let's look around and see what you think about what I've done. The front garden started just about a year and a half ago. I had the hardscape done. It originally was just grass. I like free form. I let the plants do what they're going to do and just try to guide them a little bit so that you can walk around. It has a path that meanders around the garden all the way in through the back, and then down through the middle is a sitting area. And around the sides I have a lot of catnip and Japanese maples. I have a mixture of all kinds of different plants. If I see something I like, I buy it. If it's happy here, it stays. If it's not happy, it leaves. These are the angel trumpets. I chopped their heads off and they're in the back. You can see all the new growth coming on them, and by the end of the summer they'll be like this huge. It's amazing how they come back. You'll notice that one of my favorite plants is the Japanese maple. I have propagated most all of them. There's at least 5 in the front yard, and there's a lot more in the back. The front yard is more sun exposed. I prefer a shade garden, and eventually this will become a shade garden. I'm not a sun person. I used to be a redhead. This is my gray. We're going down the side of the house. This used to be my vegetable garden here, but I don't get enough sun anymore because of my trees, and so now I just do annuals. My neighbor was a duck hunter, and he gave me his duck buoys. I have a lot of rusted metal, and my neighbors say, if you don't like it, give it to Janice, because she'll do something with it. We're circling around to the back of the garden now. I like meandering paths. I had the flagstone all laid out about 17 years ago, which began my gardening adventure, and I just kind of create around it. Because it's a shade garden, there's a lot of ferns and hostas. I love my gargoyles. There's quite a few little gargoyles around. I don't have a plan. I just plant something. If it works, it works. The coleus I overwinter and then bring them out in the summer, and they love it. And this is my greenhouse. It started as a fun project. I wanted to propagate plants. It's developed into like a little private little sitting area. And I have to say something about my ivy. You either love it or you hate it. And as you can tell, I love my ivy. And I think it's the only thing that's keeping the greenhouse together. We're going to continue around to the back side of the garden. And I have this little patio over here. And above is my wisteria. It creates quite the mess, but I don't care. Here's my bamboo garden. And luckily when I planted it, I put it in a raised bed. So it hasn't escaped yet, but it's trying. This is the back side of the garden. And one of my new favorite things is my shed. It's purple. I think it's very unique. It's different. Well, the other thing you'll notice I really like are mirrors. I have a lot of them throughout the yard. And my rusty metal, those were whiskey barrels that fell apart, and I saved the metal and hung them on the vents. Here's my koi pond. These are the tops of the angel trumpets that I showed you in the front yard, that I chopped off the tops of them, and I just put them in pots, and I'm propagating them to make new plants. I come back here and I move things around, and I play all day long, and I love it. Thank you for coming to my garden. I hope you had a pleasant experience and picked up some ideas for your own garden. You don't have to follow any rules. If you like it, just do it.